In 1922, a 15-year-old boy shows up for his first day at work at a small auto repair shop in Tokyo, Japan. The owner, skeptical of the boy's suitability, assigns him to clean the workshop and look after his child instead. At the time, nobody thought much of it, neither did they care. Only because they had no idea who this kid would eventually become. Fast forward a few decades, and that boy, Soichiro Honda, was competing with some of the biggest car brands in the world while also owning the largest motorbike manufacturer. This is the story of how one poor Japanese boy went from babysitting children to building the multi-billion-dollar brand with Honda Motors. Raised in poverty. The story begins in 1906 in a small, poverty-ridden village called Tenryushizuoka at the foot of Mount Fuji. Soichiro Honda's father was a local blacksmith who also fixed bicycles on the side, while his mother was an accomplished weaver. Raised in difficult economic situations, Soichiro lost 5 of his siblings growing up due to health issues. When Soichiro was 8 years old, he had a transformative experience with the first car he ever saw, a Ford Model T. It was the first car I saw. What a thrill! I could not understand how it could move under its own power. This experience left a mark in his life that would forever change the way he would engage with machines. Early struggles. In 1922, Soichiro came across a magazine ad for a Tokyo-based automobile servicing company called Art Shokai. He wrote a letter inquiring about a job and received a positive reply. At the age of 15, Soichiro dropped out of school, left home, and headed for Tokyo in pursuit of his dreams. Art Shokai. When Soichiro arrived in Tokyo, he was assigned to babysit the owner's child. Disappointed at first, he persevered, and his talent and dedication caught the owner's attention. He climbed his way up until he became a trusted mechanic at the company. Art Shokai exposed Soichiro to a wide range of automobiles, including Lincolns, Mercedes, Daimlers, and various motorcycles. His fascination with engines grew, and he became familiar with the world of motorsports. On his own. In 1926, Soichiro was drafted for military service but didn't pass the medical exams due to color blindness. He continued working at Art Shokai and, by 1928, was called upon to run a new branch in Hamamatsu. The new shop struggled initially, but Soichiro's knowledge and skill helped him grow the business. By the 1930s, the branch had expanded, and Soichiro had become a brilliant mechanic and a prodigious racing driver. Trial and error. In 1936, after a serious racing crash, Soichiro decided to leave racing. In 1939, he created a successful piston, quit Art Shokai, and founded the Tokei Seiki heavy industry. Despite setbacks, Soichiro persisted, and by 1941, his company was placed under the Ministry of Munitions due to the Pacific War. Post-war, he sold his company to Toyota but faced challenges during air raids and earthquakes. The idea that shaped everything. In 1946, facing post-war economic challenges, Soichiro had an idea. He attached a generator engine to a bicycle, creating a motorbike. In 1947, he finished the Type A engine, marking the birth of the Honda name on a machine. The Honda Motor Company. Soichiro founded the Honda Motor Company in 1948 with the goal of building motorcycles. Facing financial challenges, he wrote an open letter to bicycle shop owners, receiving support from 3,000 of them. In 1949, Honda produced its first complete motorcycle, the Model D. Despite initial challenges, Soichiro's determination led to the success of the Super Cub, a smaller and lighter motorcycle. Chasing his childhood's dreams. In the 1960s, Honda entered the automobile market against warnings. In 1963, the T360 mini truck debuted, followed by the S500 sports car. Honda faced initial challenges but later focused on the successful Honda Civic and Honda Accord models. Legacy and expansion. Soichiro Honda retired in 1973, and by the end of the 1980s, Honda became the third largest car company globally. Soichiro's legacy continues, with Honda expanding into various industries, including jets, boat engines, power equipment, and robots. We have come to the end of this video, guys. Thank you all for watching. Make sure to subscribe and like the video. Until then, I'll see you in the next one.